Yeah, that looks pretty good. It looks like we've got a couple people in here. Looks like Nathan Mars is here. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? My double up brother. We've got another guy coming in here. Ulana. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but anyway, welcome guys. Welcome to the first mini challenge where we're going to be seeing what we can do in 5, 10, or 15 minutes. So I'm just going to be letting people trickle in here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the program as we head in. I hope everyone can hear me all right. Oh, Nathan's saying we can. That's awesome. See who else is coming in here. I'm just going to adjust this camera just a little bit more. We're just kind of getting set up here. Yeah, that's better. All right. So this first little bit here is what I call rep and rally. So we're just going to wait for people to come in. Looks like Mohammed's here. Hey, Mohammed, how's it going? Thanks for making the Actifit YouTube channel available for the launch of the first mini challenge session. We are going to be streaming as well on the Beach Ready Challenge channel, so that's coming up. It's actually the Ready Media channel. So yeah, lots of innovative things happening. Trying to do my best to get people excited about the program, and yeah, we just really want to encourage people that are stuck at home during this pandemic. There are things we can do to come together and get in shape, and we can do this all on the Hive blockchain. We can all get in shape together and bring our friends along with us. So let's see who else is coming in. We're doing the rep and rally here. So one thing I want to do for the mini challenge here is the first 5 minutes is all about getting everyone together like I was talking about. It's a little bit of a party. We're happy to see people. So we're giving each other high fives and just spreading the positivity. I also want to rep someone. So I want to talk about, there's this guy that I've been very active working with. He's always putting out an Actifit report. And his name is Practical Eric. Practical Eric is from Kenya. He's definitely a dedicated fitness guy, and he is always on point when it comes to getting his automatic wins, which is another program I run through a side fitness company, sister company to Beach Ready. It's called Adventure Ready, and we do what's called an automatic win, which is 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. Or you can get a win, which is 10,000 steps before 10 p.m. And Eric is always on point. He's got 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. almost every day. He's amazing. He's an amazing Actifitter. So this is a shout out to Eric, Practical Eric on the Hive blockchain. And whenever I do a shout out, I'm giving you guys a high five. And that means I'm going to come around on the Hive blockchain and I'm going to give you 5 high from my wallet to yours. So that comes straight to Eric. And Eric, I hope that you challenge someone to do this mini challenge. That is my challenge to you. I'm not sure if Eric's going to be able to make it to this workout. I didn't check with him beforehand, but he is a legend. Nathan's saying he's a legend, and I have to agree. Anyone who can do automatic win every 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. for almost, I think it's probably 3 years, almost every day. It's amazing. So anyway, so that's Adventure Ready is all about how we get our steps, and Beach Ready is all about how we get our reps. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today. We can get in shape anywhere we are. So welcome to my mini studio. This is at my home. I've set up a little bit of a studio because here in Canada, all the gyms are actually, they're not open. We are on lockdown like crazy right now at full capacity in the hospitals. So health is extremely important right now during this pandemic. Taking some time, even if it's 5, 10, or 15 minutes to get in shape, man, I don't think you're ever going to regret doing something like that. So thank you everyone for making it to the first official mini challenge by Beach Ready. I'm just so excited to be doing this with you guys. And so I'm going to just talk a little bit about safety. So safety is super, super important when you're working out. You may be doing things you've never done before. That's my goal as a personal trainer, is to get you outside your context. You know, if you're always sitting in front of the computer and you're just like this, or you're always walking in a straight line with your arms down here, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to get your arms above your head, and I'm going to get you out to your sides, your lateral edges. I'm going to get you out of your comfort zone. So whenever we do that, we have to listen to our bodies. That's the number one thing. So if we're starting a new fitness program, always consult with your doctor. So this is my little blurb about, you know, safety and checking with your doctor before beginning any new fitness program. If you feel any pain or something that is 911, oh my God, that shouldn't be happening, just stop the workout immediately and consult with your doctor. Okay, so before starting any program, always consult with the doctor. And during your program, always listen to your body, and that should take precedent. You should be having fun and with your friends and learning about yourself. So this is mini challenge is all about self-discovery. Let's find out what we can do in 5-minute blocks. You know, life isn't 5-minute blocks around the clock. We have opportunities. That means that we have an opportunity to get in shape every 5 minutes. So just doing something. So that's what this is going to be all about. Today we're going to be targeting lower body, and we're going to be doing it in intervals. We're going to be doing 3 exercises in intervals. Okay, so we'll do 1 interval of 3 exercises with about a 30 to a minute break in between, and then we'll do another one and another one. So our goal today is to do 3 circuits through this. Yeah, so, but first, we obviously got to warm up. And at the end of this program, don't worry, we're going to stretch as well. So let's get started. I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. My head's in the game. I hope yours is as well. I'm just going to do one last check to see who else has jumped into the room here. We got John J. Ho. Hi. Thanks for joining us. You're giving me a pump with the arm there, so that's awesome. Let's get started with our warm-up. I like to be very basic with the warm-ups, at least when we start. So we're just going to start by walking. And if you're just jumping into the chat right now, my name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer for over 10 years. And I train with Beach Ready, Adventure Ready, and Actifit on the Hive blockchain. So that is where you can find me. That is my home base. And I'm going to be your trainer today during this mini challenge. So everyone just making some room and getting some steps. We're going to be focusing on reps, but warm-ups are all about steps. Just moving the body, getting the mind prepared, and listening carefully to what is telling you. Is it telling you this is good, or maybe this isn't good? You got to listen to your body. All right. So it's 8 past. We're going to do our best to pack all of this into 30 minutes. That's my goal as your trainer today. It's hard because there's so much to tell you. So I'm going to do my best to just pack and condense everything I can into this short 30-minute session. All right, so we're going to move it up to a march now. So lifting our knees a little higher, swinging our arms, marching in place. Make sure you're breathing. I hope you guys brought some water. And someone from your household, your roommate, or your family members, recruit them. Those are your best supporters. They see you every day and they want to see you doing well. So driving those knees up, marching with intensity and resolve. Breathing deeply. All right, so now we're just going to pick it up just a little bit. We're going to run in place. Now this is always fun. because there's so much we can do when we run. It doesn't have to be in the front plane. You can come to the sides. I'm going to count that as a run. I don't see people running like this down the street, but hey, why not? You can add some punches. We're doing lower body today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't warm up our upper body. Keep breathing. Try kicking your heels out. Heels out. Just like that. All right, toes out. You can have some fun with this. Kicking to the back. Heels up. Touch the butt. I'm checking to make sure my shoelaces are tied. Might be a good idea. And then throw your feet to the front. Now you don't see people running like this down the street. We don't lead with the bottoms of our feet. We don't lead by leaning forward. We actually lead with the core. So when you run, you're strengthening your core muscles. All right, awesome. Next, we're going to do what's called around the towel. So if you got anything or you don't got anything, it doesn't matter. Drop a towel on the ground, whatever you got. Doesn't even have to be anything. We're just going to go around the towel. Just because you're in a small space doesn't mean you can't get a full workout. You actually can. This is what I call a machine-free warm-up. You're not running in a straight plane. You're kind of going all over the place. So all those smaller supporting muscles are working like crazy to stabilize the bigger ones. And you're actually getting a better warm-up, not a better cardio workout than you would if you were just running in a straight line on a treadmill. So machine-free workout, that's actually a good thing. So don't bother spending a bunch of money on a treadmill. Throw a towel on the ground and run around it. Who would have known? All right, let's switch directions. All right. And that's good. Next, we're gonna do something fun. Hands in the air, just like you don't care at all. Bring your elbows in. Elbows in, that's the top part of the movement. Then what we're going to do is we're going to throw our heels. And I'm going to try to make this look right. Just like that. Drive the heels out, elbows down, but you're twisting. So you're trying to keep your 9 degrees in your arms. These are called Wacky Jacks. They do kind of look wacky, but they work. All right, I think we're warmed up. Is everyone warmed up? I hope so. Nice. Okay, so next, I'm going to quickly go over the exercises, and that'll be our first rep. So first things first, what we're going to do is a basic wall sit. My ball is rolling away. If you have a wall, I don't know too many people who don't have a wall. Maybe you don't have a wall that's clear. So you're standing there with your arm, with your legs, and your arms to your sides, and you're just going to bend, sliding down into what's called a Roman chair or a wall sit. And you're just going to relax. Now, this is hard holding a static position. It's a lot of mental perseverance. So this is a great time for me to talk about intensity and intent. So when you are working out, you need to listen to your body. When you think you are at about 80% of your capacity, that's when I want you to call it quits for that rep, or that set, I guess. And then we'll move to the next exercise in the circuit. So I'm going to be teaching you how to listen to your body. We're going to go through the intensity system. It's what I go through with my clients when they first start their programs with the Beach Ready 12-week challenge. This is the first thing we learn how to do, is listen to your body. You want to go till you get to about 80% of what you think you can do. And trust me, you can do a lot more than you think, but maybe not after the second or third part of this circuit. All right, so that's good. Let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is called an airborne squat. So it's a combination of two exercises, and I'm going to teach you the first one. So arms up into double karate chop. Okay, double karate chop. All right, so arms up onto one foot, touch the heel and the knee. All the way up, touch the heel and the knee. You're trying to work those abductor muscles on the sides of your body, okay? So that's the first exercise. That's called an airborne. Now we're going to add a squat to that. Because us trainers, we can always add something, right? All right, so airborne, airborne. Down into a deep squat. Chin is high. Coming all the way up. Knees should never pass over your toes, okay? So we're going to go on the other side. Airborne. Trying to elevate and hold on one leg. Then a squat. Nice and deep. Coming up. Keeping your core nice and tight. Just like that. All right, this is our third squat. And we're going to go for it again. Now, are we listening to our body? Yes, we are. Does that mean that we're counting our reps? Maybe, but I'm also explaining the exercise. So it's not about reps right now. It's about listening to your body and breathing. Deep squat. And another deep squat. We want to get to about 80% of our capacity. I say that's an 8 intensity, okay? Deep squat. Just like that. Nice and deep into it, keeping your core tight. Breathing out as you come down, and then as you come up. Nicely done. I hope you guys got to an 8 intensity with that. All right, we're going to be learning how to listen to our body. Best way to do that is on an intensity scale of 1 to 10. Next exercise, crunches. If you have a stability ball, great. That really does wonders for all the little supporting stability muscles. If you don't, though, come right off the floor. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Today, I'm going to be doing off the ball. I want a little more challenge here. Here's a mini challenge. It means we're going to be pushing our limits a little bit. So the more you slide this way, the easier it's going to be on the ball. The more you slide that way, the harder it's going to be. If you're off the floor, you're on the floor. So touching your hands to your ears, don't pull on them. It won't be good for the ears, and they'll start to grow like Buddha, okay? So we just want to touch our ears, point our chin, fixed point on the ceiling, crunch it up. All the way down as far as you can, off the floor of the ball, crunching it up, keeping your chin nice and high. Breathing out as you crunch it in. Let's go for 10 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Congratulations, you just finished the first interval of this mini challenge. That wasn't so bad, right? But this is going to compound. The intensity is going to compound with every step. So if you got water, grab some water. If you got a friend, make sure you high five your friend. Congratulations, you made it through the first set of the mini challenge. By the way, during this challenge, please feel free to challenge your friends. If you take your own video and put it up, later I'm going to come by with the Beach Ready channel on the Hive blockchain, and I'm going to upload your post. I'm going to give you a badge. If you did a 5-minute mini challenge, so a 5-minute video of doing this workout, maybe the first circuit or something like that, make sure you warm up first, make sure you stretch after. If you can put up a video, 5 minutes at least, on the Hive blockchain, and then just hashtag mini challenge, I'll be able to find you that way and come by with the Beach Ready account and give you upvotes. Now I know Mohammed with Actifit is going to be giving up Actifit, AFit, and I'm not sure what else we're going to conjure up. But when it comes to Hive blockchain, we can do a lot on there. So if you're not on the Hive blockchain yet and you're coming in from YouTube or Twitter, make sure you go check out the Hive blockchain, because that is where it's happening. So that's my home. That's where all the good stuff happens, and that's where it all drops. Okay, so the good stuff drops on Hive. Okay, all right, so we're about, that's probably been about a minute. We're 20 minutes into this workout. Let's make this happen. Okay, wall sits. Going to do a little bit of a variation. We're going to speed it up a little bit since you guys know a little bit about what you're up against. Leaning against any kind of wall, any kind of wear. Sliding down into it, keeping your core nice and tight. Getting to about 90 degrees. Now sliding it back up along the wall. If you're sweating, this is going to be a little bit hard. There's a bit of friction on the wall. You might rub some paint off. It doesn't matter. We're working out. We're getting in shape. Pushing it up, nice and gentle. Working against that resistance. Working against gravity. We are human beings. We stand upright for a reason. Let's get stronger. Pushing up through the quads. You can start to feel them light up. Pushing up. Trying to push evenly, right to left. Listening to your weak side. Do you know what your weak side is? If you're working out often, you might probably know that. If you're not, this is something you're going to have to learn in order to get stronger. Okay? Learn how to listen to your weak side before your strong side. Okay? All right, so that was our wall sit variation. Let's move into our airborne squats. Remember this, double karate chop. Bam. Bam. Nice and deep. Knees don't travel past the toes. Keeping your chin nice and high. Weight over top of the mid of your foot. Okay? And airborne. Getting forward in the air, just like that. Squat it deep. That's 2. Let's go for 10. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one. Nice, pretty straight lines. Nicely done. Let's move on to our crunches. You may have noticed that I have 2 standing exercises followed by a sitting down exercise. How you order your exercises does help when you're doing leg workouts especially. All right, let's do our best crunches ever. Crunch straight up, pointing the chin, looking at a fixed point on the ceiling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Looks like I got absolutely nothing wrong with doing a little extra. Listen to your body. A couple more reps. There you go. Exercising. Little emojis are doing the work. And that's awesome. I'm a big fan of emojis. All right. 30 second to 1 minute break. Do you guys have any questions about the mini challenge? Now's the time to start thinking about them. There's stuff that I probably haven't thought of about this mini challenge. We're still innovating as we go along, and things are subject to change at any time. So make sure that we're all going to keep flexible, and we're all going to just innovate and go with this. As I just want to keep on making this better is what I'm saying. So if you got any questions about this challenge, now's the time to ask them in the chat, or think about it so that later you can ask them in the chat, or go hit me up on Twitter or hit me up on Hive and ask them there. So, all right, who's ready for our third set of this circuit? I am. So let's get it going. We're going to do our wall sits. This time I'm going to grab something heavy. I call this a heavy. In your house, you got all sorts of heavy things kicking around. It could be your kid. So let's see what happens. All right, come down to 90 degrees, ball out here, for heavy, and twist, 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 twist. Now it helps to have a movement in this, because then it's not all about mental perseverance. It's about just moving while you're holding something, right? So this makes it mentally easier to hold the fixed position just by moving instead of just like grunting it out, right? I'm not counting reps. We're just listening to our body. When our legs, especially on the weak side, they get to an 8 intensity or 80%, then that's it. Now you're wondering what's an 80%? Well, that's 2 away from failing. You think that you're about 2 reps away from failing. Nice. All right. Next exercise, airborne squats. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. All right. Getting our karate chop, heel and knee. Heel and knee, squatting it down for 1. Let's go for 12 this time. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Keep breathing. 8. Hang in there. 9. 10. 2 more. Unless you're at an 8 intensity, if you're 2 reps away from failing, just stop. You're there. Congratulations. It's not about how many reps you do. It's about the intensity that you generate, okay? It's all about intensity. That's what this mini challenge is all about. When you learn how to listen to your body, you wouldn't believe the kind of intensity and results you'll get from that. Let's move to our crunches. Trying to move quick between the transitions. Taking a nice deep breath, touching our ears, not pulling on the back of our head, not pulling on our ears, and crunching it up. Chin high. Crunching it up. Trying to get the maximum out of this exercise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and let's do one more. 12. I'm allergic to odd numbers. I'll tell you why another time. But odd numbers I don't like. So I always try to end on an even number. All right, to keep an even keel. All right, so congratulations. You guys made it through a circuit of 3 exercises. 3 times. That's a high five moment right there. So congratulations. Now, we're not quite done the mini challenge. What I want you to do is think about what you can do extra. Every time you exercise, it's an opportunity to do extra, because extra is exceptional, right? So our extra exercise today is going to be 1 set of switch lunges. If you can't do switch lunges and this is above your ability, that's okay. I'm going to roll this ball out of the way so it doesn't kill me. It's just going to run around the studio, and I'll just demonstrate. So a proper lunge starts like this. Chin is high. You're not looking down at your toes. You want to step nice and wide, getting to 90 degrees, almost touching that back knee to the floor. And then we're going to switch, doing the same on the other side, keeping the chin nice and high, the weight over the center of our body, like that. Now, if you want to boost it up a level for your video that you're going to make today, and hashtag mini challenge, what you need to do, here's your challenge. Switch lunge. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care, and switch lunge it up. Listening to your body, we're going to go for 8 intensity. Now, I am allergic to odd numbers. That's because this is an alternating exercise. Ooh. Just like that. All right, nice. Did you feel that? There's no chatting going on right now. I just see sweat. Sweat pouring out of the screens and off your foreheads. Okay, good job, congratulations. Everybody, high five, everybody. That was an excellent effort. We're now 30 minutes into this exercise program. If you got any questions, now's the time to drop them in the chat while we stretch. We're gonna do a 5-minute stretch. I'm gonna take you 5 minutes past. I did my best to pack it all in. It looks like we need another 5 minutes. We do not stop this workout unless we stretch. Basic rule. You just shortened up all those muscle fibers. Now it's time to lengthen them up. We did those switch lunges. Let's drop into a lunge to stretch that region of the body out. Just getting into the lunge, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Gently putting your palms to the ground. If you can't do that, come to tripod off your hands. Slowing it down, taking time to breathe. Being grateful that you have a healthy body that you can exercise with and do this mini challenge to begin with. Look what you just accomplished in such a short amount of time. And at home, with all the constraints and all the things that are happening, you made time for yourself. So congratulations. I am so proud of you guys. Nice stretch. You should be feeling this. Leaning a little bit forward, holding that. You want to hold stretches for at least 20 seconds. I like to hold them for 30. If you're moving during the stretch, that's called a dynamic stretch. If you're holding it, it's called a static stretch. All right, we'll switch. Best thing to do when you're stretching is just listen to your body. Where are you feeling tight? Where are you holding your stress? That's an opportunity. Stress is an opportunity to do something about it. So listen to your body, and that's how you find out what needs done. If there's an area that's tight, spend 5 minutes of stretch. If you're hunched over your computer all day, or you're doing some repetitive task at work, listen to your body. Take a 5-minute breather, and don't take a smoke break. Take a stretch break instead. That's much better for you. Moving into the stretch, holding it, rocking it a little bit. Enjoying it. I know at first it feels uncomfortable, especially if you haven't stretched in a while. But it's okay. Just go with it. All right, so now, a lot of you guys are in front of computers. We live in the technology world. I'm just gonna grab one of my mats. If you guys got a towel or mat or something like that, make use of it. There's no point in coming off a hard surface if you don't have to. Put your one foot out in front of you, just like that, and lean down into it. This is gonna stretch out your hamstrings and into your glutes and lower back. If you're sitting in front of the computer, chances are pretty good that you are tucking your legs underneath the chair. If you do that for 8+ hours, that means those little hamstrings are tight as banjo strings. And trust me, when you let one of those banjo strings snap, it's not going to feel good. So you see, I'm a little tight in my hamstrings because for all week I've been busting moves on Hive blockchain to bring this mini challenge program to you. So boy, do I ever need this workout, and boy, do I ever need to stretch. I am definitely feeling that. So yeah, we tuck our legs underneath while we work. We also have our mouse hand over here, which opens up the lower back on one side, not the other, which is why you get a lot of herniated discs down low and a lot of lower back issues, because of just that little mouse that we love to grip onto so much. Let's switch sides. This will be our last stretch. If you guys need to stretch further after this workout, please do that. If this challenge was just a little intro, a little titty taste bud for you to what can be done in such a short amount of time. If you want to do more, that's the whole point of doing the extra exercise. It's an opportunity for me to tell you that, take that opportunity. It's a gift. Every 5 minutes is a gift. If you got it in you, do an extra 5 minutes. Maybe do 10 minutes. Maybe do 15 minutes. Completely up to you. This program is as hard or as easy as you want it to be, but it is a challenge. And the challenge is going to be to videotape yourself doing this workout this week and post it up on the blockchain, on the Hive blockchain, and hashtag mini challenge, hashtag Actifit if you want a bunch of fitness-minded people coming around and supporting you during your transformational change. And changing your mind happens 1 5-minute at a time, okay? That's it for today. I took you 36 minutes into this workout. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for joining me on the first ever mini challenge live, hosted by Actifit on their channel, as well as with Beach Ready. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place, for mini challenge number 2, okay? See ya.